Yeah, demon diva, quite the screamer. Cursing, tease ya, hurting, please ya. Spot her out in any of y'all arenas. Break the meter, get way too excited, watch her boot up. If the lady could, she get lady wood until you know who we can suit up. I get a girl a salute, wrestling down at the rope. Y'all gotta run with the group, wrestling with the commute. Yeah, that fire glows. Time for the show. I go by the name of Wrestle Flow. Yeah.
Hi, my little demons and divas and demonites. What's going on? ¿Qué es la que hay, mi gente? Estamos activados, estamos encendidos. It is I, Isa, aka the Demon Diva, and the big dog, Roman, is here. Roman, say hello to the people. Look, Mike D's in the chat, Jerry Winters, everybody's here. We were here just at 1 a.m., remember? Wow, you are so amused. You are so amused. Give him a high paw. Give him a high paw. Come on. Give him a high paw. Hey. Okay, I'm sorry. Hi, babes. What's going on? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Let me do a quick roll call. See who do I have here with me. I see John Bello, Eric, AW Mark, Mike D, BDE #1 fan, Jerry Winters, a Demonite in the chat, Joseph, Anthony, Justin Smith. What's going on, babes? Happy NXT day and happy Tuesday. Obviously, we are still in the craziest, like Joseph just said in the chat, the craziest 22 hours because we still don't really have a lot of answers to where we left things last night. You are 20K. Oh, you're in your burner account, huh? Hi, Jesse. Don't forget, Jesse will be live doing his little what's on tonight? Is it Elevation or Dark? One of those watch alongs. I don't even know which day what airs. But if you guys were here last night, well, this morning at about 1:15 a.m., I went live and gave you guys everything that we knew so far in regards to the Sasha Banks and Naomi story. And we really don't have many more answers to the story today. Obviously, not a lot of statements have come out, but it does appear that this news have spread like wildfire. I've seen reports from the New York Post, from E-News. I've seen reporters reaching out to wrestlers and media from regular news sources to get statements on this. And it's just like, this is going crazy. And a lot of people are reporting that this is not a work. Obviously, I would do a Raw recap, but we were watching Raw together, you guys, and you guys know the most important part. Come here, baby. You want your treat. I'm sorry, I forgot. Here you go. The most important part of Raw was this developing story, and honestly, I was more into finding out what was happening than I was into the storylines going on Raw. So it was like a lot, to the story. We did get an update from FIFO Select, and I will read you guys the last update that I saw come through my email. My neighbors are having a party, so if you guys hear the noise, I don't know who has a party on Tuesday, but I fully support it. Now, the last statement that we got from FIFO Select, I will go ahead and read it to you guys, and it says, contrary to other reports, it was repeated by numerous sources close to the situation that while Naomi was scheduled to win, she was never scheduled to pin Sasha Banks, as the match was pitched to the talent involved. If you guys know, when the news first broke, everybody was saying that Naomi was to win, but she was going to pin Sasha Banks, which in my opinion made absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. Let's keep it real. Like, that doesn't make any sense. None of this makes any sense. None of it. But a lot of reports were talking about Naomi pinning Sasha, and apparently that wasn't going to be the case. It was always scheduled for Naomi to pin Nikki ASH and win, and then lose to Bianca Belair at Hell in a Cell. Do I think that would have been one hell of a match? Yeah, I've been wanting to see a program between Bianca Belair and Naomi since I saw them have a stare down at a Royal Rumble years ago. So they were the two most athletic women there. Cheers, by the way, passion fruit juice and some Malibu. It's the drink of choice today. So obviously, this wasn't a whole Naomi has to pin Sasha situation. Fightful Select also says, based on WWE statements, it appeared that Naomi and Sasha felt uncomfortable or unsafe working with two of the four women in the match, um, which is what the statement said. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I looked at the statement, I never thought it was like a matter of I feel unsafe or uncomfortable. I feel like it was more of a storyline standpoint. If Sasha and Naomi were to start a tag team title feud with Doudrop and Nikki ASH, why would they all be in this match? If the match was produced for this feud to begin, then that's a different story. But that wasn't the case. Apparently, these women were not even going to defend these tag team titles until Money in the Bank. So they were just going to go and job out to the current champions. And it's just like, why do you not want to protect us, but you want to protect other performers? There is something very heroic about them walking out so that WWE have to burn matches that they might have been saving for later, because it seems extremely unfair for WWE to say, hey, I'm perfectly okay jobbing you two out, the current tag team champions, so we can save Asuka and Bianca or Becky and Bianca for later, and okay, why? Why? You know what I mean? Like, currently, you good, bro? Okay. Currently, that makes no sense to me. You should protect your champions the same way. So why job them out like that? You know what I mean? Why not if it's going to be a throwaway match, why not really make it a throwaway match? You have a lot of women in Monday Night Raw that could have been part of the six-pack without involving the tag teams. You could have easily have Becky, Asuka, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Sonya Deville, Lacey Evans. There's a lot of women that I just named 7 that could have been part of this match, and that doesn't involve the women's in the tag team division. So it makes absolutely no fucking sense that they were going to be part of the match just to go on and job out to Ronda and Bianca like they're nothing. Like, yeah, we can job you out of Hell in a Cell. Nobody cares about that. We're gonna save Asuka and Becky for the stadium shows. Okay, what does that tell you about the value that they see in Naomi and Sasha, right? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let's be honest, there's really no women's tag team division. There will never be one, Jared, if people also don't take a stand, right? So WWE has always disrespected Sasha and Naomi. I mean, it is not news, right? Apparently your boys Pretty Deadly are booked for In Your House. I love them so much. We'll talk about NXT in a minute. I partly wonder if Sasha was pissed that she didn't win. I don't know. I personally think that maybe it would have made more sense for Sasha to go on to face Bianca and Naomi. Ronda, it doesn't matter. They were gonna lose. They were gonna lose no matter what. Fuck, I don't fucking know. Heather, hi girl, what is going on? Girl, I have a lot of thoughts about this too. I shared them. I was live last night at 1 a.m. talking about this. I didn't sleep on it. I can't say I slept on it because I got no sleep. And I still feel so 50-50. And that's where we left it last night. I feel like a lot of people were out of hand and unprofessional in handling this whole thing. And also you have to think of the audience and the crowd that is there live, walking out, and a lot of people, I've been watching so many videos about this subject, and a lot of people are saying maybe they should have gone through with the match and then walked out or then talked to somebody about it. But it's like, if you fucking do that, then the story continues. How do you back out from Naomi being the number one contender? They had to stop. If that's not what they wanted, they had to stop right then and there. Thank you so much, Justin, saying, I think you and Nick explained it well on the Wrestling Inc. today. Yeah, we did the Wink Daily, and we literally talked nothing but Sasha and Naomi, and I have gone back and forward in so many ways, and a lot of people are over there making fucking AEW graphics like AEW's women division is doing so much better than fucking WWE's. It's not. It's not. They're gonna go to AEW and what? Get put at the 9:30 spot every other week? Get put on Rampage for 300 fucking thousand people to watch them, or go on YouTube so Jesse can watch them because they're the only ones that are watching these fucking YouTube shows? That's not what they deserve. They definitely deserve better than to being a thrown away match, but they definitely can do a lot better than AEW. And I hate to say it, I hate to be the person that's putting it out there, but it's like AEW might be an escape for a male performer because, I mean, some of them get treated better, but the women division in AEW needs all the help that it can get. So a woman walking out of WWE to go to AEW. I mean, we'll see what happens with Toni Storm. I mean, she's the only example that we got, and so far we've seen her in one match, which she won. She was great, but she's not on weekly television. She's not feuding for no title. She's, look at the fucking look at the current AEW World Women Champion. What have they done with Thunder Rosa since she won the belt? I'll wait. Tell me. Exactly. So yeah, AEW is not. Sasha has Hollywood. Sasha is all over the place. Watch her episode of Cold as Balls today with Kevin Hart, and I thought she was incredible. Naomi, I mean, I know that Naomi has been very open about maybe moving on to the next state of her career, of her life, personal life. Heather says, I had lunch yesterday with an AW female talent, and she talked about her frustration with the roster being so stacked and so little time on TV for everyone. Heather is in this chat spilling the tea, and that's exactly what I'm saying. A lot of people are fantasizing this story in which Sasha and Naomi get set free from WWE to do what? To do what? If they want to stick with professional wrestling, it's a lot. It's a lot to process, babes. It is a lot to process. There's a part of me that wonders, I mean, fighting for the titles in a major pay-per-view is not a bad idea, but do you want to job them out? Then why are you not protecting them as tag team champions? And you don't have the need to do these programs. These are throwaway fucking matches that you want to do a Hell in a Cell to put over Ronda and Bianca. Then give Bianca fucking Rhea Ripley. I think that feud will be fire right now. Rhea Ripley, brand new member of Judgment Day. Give her Alexa Bliss. Alexa just came back. There's a lot of options, except for SmackDown. What the fuck are you gonna give Ronda? Aaliyah? Okay, yeah, watch. Take my money, Peacock. Oh my god, I can't fucking wait. Come on, let's keep it real. Sorry I'm late. Work was murder. I brought super chats though. Hi, Seller Justin Lopez. Hope you had a good day at work. Thanks for giving me some tea on text message while you were at work. My dad is in the chat, so if you guys are channel members, let me see the Coors Lights emojis. And if you're not a channel member, you can go ahead and leave a little beer emoji for Papi Demon. Eso, vida mía. Saludos y bendiciones para todos. Que Dios los bendiga siempre and love you. My dad brings that Walter Mercado energy into the chat, always sending greetings and blessings for everyone. Gotta love him. My dad is a fucking saint, man. He's not a saint. He's a king, actually, because his name is Ray, and that means king. So my dad is a king. Sasha and Naomi about to job Roman in Hobbs and Shaw too. Naomi could do Hollywood. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. James Adams is in the chat. Heather says, Papi Demon. Listen, I got a preview NXT. We talked about it on the Wing Daily. I did a live stream just to talk about the Sasha Banks and Naomi situation. There's always going to be a Sasha and Naomi side, WWE side, and then whatever the truth is, and we might never hear the full story. I don't agree with the narrative that WWE is trying to put out there, whether the move was unprofessional or not, because to play devil's advocate, you are under contract. So if they're feeding you bullshit creative, you sign a contract to eat that up, and you didn't fulfill your contract. But I talked about this yesterday, and I said, WWE did not have this match scheduled before the show went on air. We were here hanging out. We pregame yesterday. We went off the air half hour before the show was supposed to go on air, and they had nothing for the preview. WWE could have easily, because the reports say they walked out before the show started, WWE could have easily never announced the six-pack, made it a one-on-one, and keep the drama behind closed doors, and nobody ever fucking finds out about it. But they were petty, and they chose to play dirty. So are they unprofessional for walking out? I don't want to use the word unprofessional, because guess what? You guys could go to your job, and if you fucking hate it, you could walk out. You made your choice, right? Took your ball and go home. That's the phrase that apparently everybody's using. The way that they're spinning the narrative to get people against them, and the bullshit that I'm seeing on social media today, oh my god, like, did the fucking racist motherfuckers come out to play? Like, don't even get me started on that. I had to literally close Twitter so many times today, report so many tweets. It was triggering. There was a couple of funny ones, I'm not gonna lie. There was one with the Natalia Total Divas meme. That shit popped me. But this isn't a time to be doing that. And don't attack them. And you know what? If you attack these women, you are a dumb fuck, because the army that both Sasha and Naomi, like, they are notorious for having the most loyal ride or die fan base in probably all of professional wrestling. So so if you're gonna do that, you're in for learning. Samantha also makes a good point. This isn't the first time for Sasha. I think Naomi is a real one in this situation, because I think Naomi just walking out in support, because a lot of the reports are saying this was kind of like old Sasha. And I was watching, I even watched the fucking Wrestling Observer today, which I never fucking do. But listen, your girl wanted all the fucking tea, okay? I was watching, okay, Harry. Look, Heather is with me. Girl, the racism is terrible. It makes me ashamed to be a wrestling fan. I don't understand what opened the door to do that. Yeah, these are two women of color that walked out, and it's bullshit. And it shouldn't allow these fucking people to just come out and state their bullshit on social media, right? That part upsets me, because I do think there's a side to everything. I do think people could take the WWE side and call them unprofessional, spoiled, entitled, whatever the fuck people want to call them, because I sing every fucking name in the book right now. I think there's people that can support Sasha and Naomi and the stand that they took and they stood their ground, and you don't have to do it in an untasteful manner, right? That's all that I'm gonna say about that. As a matter of fact, we're gonna bring some Walter real quick, babes, because we need some positivity, because that shit really pissed me off today. So Walter, please cleanse this racist fucking energy from social media today.
Y que reciban de mí siempre paz, mucha paz, pero sobre todo mucho, 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 mucho amor.
Thank you, Walter. So we'll leave it at that. I'm sure we'll be talking about this for the next few days to come, especially the more we find out about this. You know, there's a lot of speculation. I don't have a Raw recap. We watched Raw together last night, and I couldn't remember half of Monday Night Raw because I was more interested into this breaking storyline. We'll get into that 20K. We'll talk about what's next for Braun Breaker here in a second. I do think that Cody and Seth Rollins are gonna fucking kill it at this Hell in a Cell match. By the way, Seth Rollins fucking shut the yo. Do you guys see Seth Rollins tweet? Like, Booker T was like, "Oh, Seth Rollins had it easy," unlike Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins was like, "Hold up." Oh my God, I love when Seth Rollins goes off on people like that, because Seth Rollins did not have it easy. There's a documentary about his upcomings. He had a fucking wrestling ring in his backyard. Even AJ Styles talks about how the first time he wrestled Seth Rollins, he wrestled him in a gymnasium in front of like 10 people. Like, Seth Rollins didn't just come to WWE and have it made. And the best part of his tweet was like, "And I worked so hard for a name that got erased as soon as I walked in the door, Mr. Tyler Black." Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. But yeah, I do think that Seth and Cody Rhodes is probably the most interesting match going into Hell in a Cell right now, even though Seth has lost too. So they're figuring out a way to make this trip 3 matches happen. Makes sense, right? Because why would Cody giving a rematch? Why would Seth want a rematch? He's lost 2 times. Seth can't afford to lose again. I'm very scared. Seth, everybody that goes into Hell in a Cell with me never comes out being the same. And I'm like, God, please don't remind us. But I think this should be fun. I thought that despite everything that went on, maybe because it was booked on the go. I know, Simply Unknown. Yo, he had that fucking mesh with the Seth, and his drip has been so on point. I do think that Asuka and Becky put on an incredible match. I went back and watched some of the highlights today, and I was like, holy shit, that match was so good. And it's painful that a lot of us were not really paying attention because we were more into the developing storyline, you know, that was going on behind the scenes with Sasha and Naomi. So I can't remember a lot of what happened on Monday Night Raw, and you guys can't blame me. There was other things to worry about. I feel for Asuka. I heard she's being abused for winning the match. It's not her fault. It's not. That match was booked on the go. All the stunt Jeff be doing, yeah, he would be dead right now, but he's not. Harry, okay. John Riley, I hope that Asuka doesn't have any kind of backstage heat for doing her job, literally. I like seeing the Miz come back. You know, I think Asuka is so incredible. She's so amazing, and I'm excited to see her against Bianca. But now, based on what we know, it feels like Asuka's just gonna lose. So let's talk about tonight's episode of NXT. I am on WWE.com right now, babes, and the first thing in the preview is the Creed brothers want to earn a victory over the Viking Raiders in a rematch. This is by far the stupidest storyline in NXT 2.0 because what the fuck? Okay, so first of all, Viking Raiders, which I didn't know until they mentioned it, are undefeated in NXT, right? So Roderick Strong helps you get a win, and and the Creed brothers are like, nah, we didn't win that fair and square. We want to face them again. Like, are you fucking stupid? I'm sorry, I get it that they're a baby face, but in my opinion, it's kind of stupid. Darnell, I don't think you'll hurt the Usos because the Usos are in such a good spot right now. I actually think if the Usos and Roman Reigns support Naomi and Sasha, then we got some real tea going on. Because what's WWE gonna do if Roman Reigns advocates for them? The Bucks should have punched them. I haven't seen BTE yet. Don't give me spoilers in the chat. So yeah, the Creed brothers for some reason want to beat the Viking Raiders fair and square. Good luck with that, buddy. The NXT 2.0 superstars vie for immortality in the first ever NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. As you guys know, we already had Nikita Lyons, Queen of Everything Advanced, along with Fallon Henley. Today, we should be able to see Roxy against Kiana James and Lash Legends against Tatum Paxley. I would assume that Roxy and Lash Legend will advance. So we'll see. This should be interesting. I have been enjoying the NXT Breakout Tournament. I think it's a fun way to learn more about these new characters. Also tonight on NXT, we have Cameron Grimes and Solo Sikoa join forces to take on Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. I don't understand why this is happening, to be honest with you, because Solo Sikoa should be the North American champion. So him teaming up, I'm hoping that they win, and then after the win, Solo Sikoa just beats the shit out of Cameron Grimes. I'm still very, very shocked that thank you, Simply Unknown. See, I'm not the only one. I was like, that fucking shit was ungrateful. I still can't believe that Solo Sikoa did not win the triple threat match at Sprint Breaking. So I am here for, if you're not gonna call him up, then make him a champion. I personally would give Solo Sikoa to Braun Breaker. I know somebody was asking me in the chat, what's next for Braun Breaker? I'll tell you what I don't want to be next for Braun Breaker. Fucking Joe Gacy. And it appears that storyline is not over. And I'm fucking over it. I don't know about you guys. They're gonna give it to Nikita. John Riley. I have a feeling Nikita's gonna win the whole thing. But I think Roxy against Lash Legend will be a good match. I need to see Lash Legend get a win because she's been doing nothing but losing. Only question is, does NXT take In Your House 3 on the road? I hope so. Or maybe back to Full Sail. We read that NXT has been wanting to go back to Full Sail. I see In Your House being the perfect opportunity to go back there. I feel like NXT, I know they did a lot of work in the Performance Center to turn this into like an arena, a cozy feeling, but NXT is the only fucking promotion that still feels like we're in a pandemic to me. You know what I mean? I get the intimate feel, but to me they still, like, because they didn't change after the pandemic, they still feel like they're in a pandemic. 20K definitely needs to be Solo. If Solo's gonna stick with the North American Championship, I mean, of course I'm gonna say Tony D'Angelo, because you guys know we love Tony D'Angelo here. Come on, he's the. Let's see if Tony D'Angelo can solve this situation tonight. Yo, what a fucking smooth. That was smooth. Because tonight, we have Tony D'Angelo and Santos Escobar settle the score in the ring. If you guys have been missing these like Mafia Godfather styles video packages that they've been doing with them, I really got into this last week, by the way. Like last week, I thought they were perfect and I really just had a lot of fun watching them. But they have been having like these whole families going at it storyline. So I definitely expect to see Winner Bill Monique. I definitely expect to see a lot of outside interference. Actually, I'll read you what WWE says. Maybe they'll make it a no DQ match. We'll see. But according to WWE.com, it's a battle to push with. I already botched it. Let me restart. It's a battle to prove which family runs the show on NXT 2.0. Just when it looked like there will finally be peace between Legado del Fantasma and Tony D'Angelo, Santos Escobar sent the dawn of NXT a message he could not ignore by kidnapping AJ Galante. D'Angelo responded by snatching Cruz del Toro and dumping him inside of the trunk of D'Angelo's car. The two heated heads of the families eventually agreed to let their respective hostages go and settle their score in the ring. All right, so it doesn't appear that it's gonna be a no DQ. Booty cheeks, what's going on? Harry says, not gonna watch NXT tonight. My favorite character died on Mans, and I'm still sad about it. I'm so sorry to hear. That's right. He says, man, you know, Tony D better win tonight. Because, like, Tony D defeated Ciampa. You can I don't know, man. Because Santos Escobar is very good, too. But I just keep thinking of Tony D'Angelo defeating Ciampa. You cannot just waste that win on nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you have to do something with that win. Therefore, I think Tony wins here. The Mob versus the Cartel story. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. And that's all that I see on the preview tonight. No mention of Pretty Deadly or Braun Breaker, but I am sure they'll fit some in there. Who do you think is going to win the breakout tournament if not Roxanne? Nikita. I think Nikita is the favorite to win. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. We don't know if we're going to see Natalia on NXT 2.0 tonight. Monique, my office is the old Nick Studios. Yo, I remember that. And remember the old Nickelodeon Hotel too? Like, I think it's just like a Holiday Inn right now or something. I get lost on those videos on you. Fun fact, I've been watching all of this like crazy, like this happened on Disney or closed Disney rides and like shit like that. Like what happened to the old Nick Studios? Like, yo, my recommended on YouTube is a hot mess. I'll tell you that. Right now, it's probably nothing but Sasha and Naomi because that's all I've been following up today. But that's your preview for NXT 2.0. I do have a little bit more of news. I really wanted to open the show talking about Sasha and Naomi because I know that's what everybody's talking about. And there are a couple of other stories. But before that, let's talk about the Raw ratings because they are up from last week. Raw didn't have any competition last night. Let's keep it real. But WWE on the USA Network, Raw averaged 1.736 million viewers this past Monday. So it's 5% up from last week's episode. That's great. Oh my God, Holy, I see you in my chat. Hi, babe. I hope you're doing good. Nikita versus Mandy is what I want. I think we're going to get it. I actually think Nikita could be the person to dethrone Mandy Rose. She just celebrated 200 days as the NXT women's champion, which is insane to me. I always see the AW Fox outside of my window when they're taping. That's awesome. So yeah, Monday Night Raw got a couple of viewers. People didn't have anything else to watch. Also in the news today, there's another Ring of Honor logo, you guys. Is it any better than the last one? It's not, but I'll go ahead and show it to you. You guys remember? Hi, Anime. How are you, babe? You guys remember we talked about the TBS looking we talked about the TBS looking freaking logo that they first advertised. So I'm gonna show you now the new logo that is possibly being trademarked. What is this? Like, what is this? What is this? This not even Fiverr, bro. Not even Fiverr. Even if Tony Khan went to Fiverr and paid someone for these fucking logos. Butchik says, this one looks bad. It looks worse. Yeah, I drew it. I fucking drew it. What the hell, man? I show it to you guys because I showed you the last one. This isn't an improvement. What is this? What is that? What is that? So apparently there was a trademark file for that. Hi, Sinister, babe, how are you? In addition to that, we did see Carmella kind of come to her man's defense because somebody quote tweeted one of the tweets about what Corey Graves said in regards to Naomi and Sasha being unprofessional, and they tagged Carmella and said, come get your man. And Carmella was like, bitch, no, he's doing his job. Like, why do you guys think that they don't feed them the lines? When Corey Graves said that, I gotta tell you something, guys. I automatically thought, Oh God, that they fed him that line. Like, I never thought that came from Corey Graves. Even with the dumb shit that he said, I didn't think that line came from him. So the fact that people still think that it's the commentators who come up with this is a little bit stupid. Bailey also tweeted a couple of tweets today. Interesting though, because Sasha Banks did stop following Bailey, but apparently no, Sasha Banks unfollowing these WWE accounts happened over the last few days. This wasn't a last night thing, which makes you wonder, has this been something that Sasha has been unhappy and is balling up to the point of no return? I don't know. I couldn't tell you guys. But Isa, that sign is on sale at the fucking Stop and Shop. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. Sis, what are you drinking? That's passion fruit juice with Malibu, the regular Malibu. So it's so good, by the way. So yeah, I think I covered everything. Let me see. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys didn't know, if you have been dying to look like Cody Rhodes and have your own nightmare tattoo on your neck, WWE is going to start selling the replica. What the hell? WWE is going to start selling the replica of the Cody Rhodes tattoo. I can't wait to buy one, and I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to do a live stream, and if we get enough super chats, boom, we'll put... Oh my God, it's so funny. It's so funny. Hi, Lauren, what's going on? Hi, Samantha, what's going on? Yeah. So I'll read you the report. This is in WrestlingInc.com. It says Cody Rhodes. Okay. I can't read it because there's a fucking ad in the middle of the screen. But long story short is the WWE shop will start. Let me go into a WWE shop right now and see if they're selling them yet. Let me see. Oh my God, imagine. How much you guys think they're going to ask for these replica tattoos? That's the real question. Have you tried peach lemonade Smirnoff vodka? No, but I'm always willing to try a new drink. I'll make sure to grab some when I go back to the store. Mandy Rose's best move was getting far away from Dana Brooke. You're not wrong. Let me see. Okay, I have WWE shop opening up right now. Hi, Greta Shaw. I see so many of my demonites in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Give me some Roman emojis. We have a Tony D'Angelo shirt. Finally. Let's see. Cody Rhodes collection. They're trying to sound so professional. Yeah, okay, buddy. I don't see tattoos quite in here yet. All I see is the Nightmare t-shirt. So set Google alerts. We're all gonna buy this tattoo when it comes out, and we're all gonna put it right on our necks. Right, babes, that's it. I covered everything I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Don't forget that after, I don't know if I'm doing a watch along yet. If I do, if you guys are subscribed, you'll see it in the notification bell. But I do have Wrestling Inc. after, so it's a lot of talking. We'll see how it goes. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for pre-gaming with me. I will be on Wrestling Inc. right after NXT 2.0 with Alfred and Glenn, and we're gonna give you guys all of our thoughts, the news for today, and we're gonna break down NXT 2.0 for you. You guys can follow me on all social media, and yeah, don't forget Wrestling Inc. tomorrow. We're pre-gaming and watching Dynamite together. So tomorrow's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging out. I love you guys so much. And until next time, adios.
Welcome to the demon level. Body slam you through the rubble. Hosted by your